My wedding is off in a month, and I'm breaking it off.
Whoa.
Talk to me, son.
Okay.
Not one of those, John. I'm not gonna.
Damn it! Now I gotta take this shit off.
Y'all know this ahead of time. I'm never doing that shit. I know it sounds impulsive, and I suppose it is, but there's a good reason behind it. Wait for this. My 23 female husband-to-be, we'll call him Liar, 36 male.
Okay. Oh.
Illegal! Yeah. 13 big years there.
How old is she? Sorry.
23.
Oh.
When did they start dating?
How long have they been together?
Dude,
oh my God.
We're at most on this podcast. I won't say who. 33. I can't imagine any of us dating a 23-year-old.
Hell nah.
Or I'm married to someone in their 20s right now.
Ooh.
No.
For 2 more days, I think, when this comes out or something.
All right. Well, is no longer the man I thought I was marrying, and I'm honestly not sure if he ever was. I just got to say, I won't chop.
Chop.
I was going to say, Strawberry Bunny looks like they use an Android, and I would say just crop that shit out next time. I'm not trying to see
Respect.
that shit. I'm not trying to see it.
That's it. We're going dark mode.
Oh, I'm sorry, Strawberry Bunny. I'm just kidding. We met. John can't hold it together. I could see it.
Oh, damn.
You can always tell it because it's a little more pixely than a regular screenshot.
Sound off in the comments who uses an Android.
Oh shit.
Because I do.
Damn, why is this shit a little grainy? And then I saw the top. I was like, oh, that's why. That's why. That makes sense. That tracks.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh, sorry, John. All right, getting through it. We met through my John, stop, brother.
Don't look at me.
All right, I'm just not gonna look. We met through my brother, 26 male, who set us up on a blind date 2 years ago. My brother met him at work, and apparently they just clicked. And he thought,
wait, so 2 years ago, she was 21 and he was 34, right?
Correct,
indeed.
Like? Correct,
Gross.
indeed. Oh,
barely legal to drink.
You can see my tears on the cam. Yeah, barely legal to drink.
At least you could see it good quality, not pixelated.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
It's Sean stuff. It might be pixelated. Who knows?
That's crazy because all the other screenshots on all these other stories, pretty good. I don't know. All right. The date went well, and Liar thought it'd be a good idea to go on another one. While on the second date, I thought it'd be a good idea to make a few things clear in case this would lead to a long-term relationship, which it did. I explained that I wasn't interested in being with a religious person or somebody who wanted kids, etc. Basically, anything that could cause problems in the future. One thing I mentioned in particular was that if I wasn't his type, he should be forward about it because I wasn't interested in changing anything permanently. I'd also like to add that we discussed medical problems because I am on medication for a psychological disorder which causes drastic weight fluctuations. He agreed with all my views, even saying that I was exactly his type. He said that he didn't mind the weight fluctuations because it didn't change my appearance all too much, which I think is true.
You're exactly his type, under 25, it sounds like.
Yeah. Young.
Yeah.
Well, we've been engaged for 6 months now, and last week, Liar sat me down and told me not to freak out.
Great way to beginning a conversation.
Yeah, don't freak out. One time, I had been feeling like I was like, man, the tap water tastes weird. And then I was telling Nancy, and I was like, hey, I've been thinking about this for a long time. And she said, oh my God. And I was like, oh no, it's not serious. It's not serious at all. And I was like, oh, I started that off bad. My bad.
She's like packing her bags.
She's like, oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God. I can't believe it.
She's like, if you're here, man, who's this?
Oh man. He said that he wasn't entirely honest with me.
He's really 47.
Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Saying that he was a Christian and he wanted children. He then continued by saying that he thought I would have changed my mind about these things, but that ultimately we could work through it together in counseling after the wedding.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a call off the wedding scenario.
Get out.
That's gross.
And that's not even where I freaked out, because I wasn't even given the chance to. He didn't stop at the stuff mentioned beforehand. Instead, he kept going and gave me the following list of things he didn't like about me and thought I'd have to change.
He made a list?
Fucking balls, dude.
Number 1, I'd have to go off the medication because he didn't like that sometimes I'd be easy to pick up and other times not so much.
Bro.
Apparently, this was embarrassing for him in front of friends.
What? Why are you picking people up in front of your friends?
Yeah,
anyway?
in the first place.
He needs it for her condition.
Yeah. John's bringing up the better point than I am, but
I mean, yeah, of course. But yeah, what
We
kind of
both make valid points, Mike. Both equal weight. No pun intended.
Oh, there we go.
2, I'd have to start wearing makeup. I have a skin condition that does not allow for makeup. That's why I don't wear it now. 3, I am to dye my hair brown and get it chemically straightened every few weeks.
What the fuck?
He didn't like my curls, but he was willing to pay for it. Yay.
What?
Point number 4, I have to get a boob job.
Oh.
Can you fucking...
So, where the fuck was everything when you said, oh, you're exactly my
I
type?
love you exactly
Bitch,
the way you are.
where?
These are the exact things I don't want. This is a fucking 21-year-old telling this old-ass man this. This is exactly what I don't want. And then he is everything on that list that she doesn't want.
I want an exact opposite woman that you are. Okay. Why are we getting married then?
Yeah.
That's a... Jesus Christ.
And that wasn't even the whole list. There were more things of the like. I stayed
Crazy.
quiet and said that he'd have to give me a moment. I've been staying at my friend's place for the past week, and Liar doesn't know. But he did get my parents, who I haven't spoken to since I was 14, to call me. Apparently, he's had contact with them the entire relationship,
What the fuck?
knowing full well what they put me through. I honestly just don't know what to do anymore. I'm leaving, but I'm not quite sure how to tell him.
Don't.
You
He
see,
doesn't know.
this is why the Sean rule exists, in my opinion. Like,
Oh,
your
explain
big
the Sean
age-
rule to new listeners. Explain the Sean
I think
rule.
Sean should do the honors of that. Go ahead.
All right, new listeners, it's very simple. If you are over 25, you do not date anyone under 25. Simple as that. Unless there's always the caveats, right?
There's gray
You started
area.
dating while you were under 25. Yeah, say you're 26 dating a 23-year-old. Things happen, right? You
That's
you're
fine.
20
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
fine.
fine.
21 and 34, clearly
insane.
illegal.
Yeah.
Clearly illegal.
Is illegal in the Sean rule.
Illegal in the eyes. And this is why this rule exists in this space, right?
Mm.
He lured her into thinking that, hey, I like you for the way you are. Give you that false security that things are going to be okay. That, hey, everything is peachy here. You're everything that I want for in a woman. We're going to be a great, happy couple together. And, everything's going to be fine and dandy. But no, you lure her into this false insecurity, hoping that you can change her mind in the future and manipulate her in a way, probably banking on the fact that she might not be mature enough to say no to you. But guess what? You picked on the wrong person. You picked on someone who is smart I'm not saying that just because you're under a certain age that you're not smart. She is savvy in her own ways. Just saying like, I'm not going to fall for this bullshit with your grown ass 34-year-old ass self asking for all these demands. I'm glad that she walked away from that. And homeboy, you're giving me more than red flags. You're fucking scary as shit.
Yeah, I don't have much more to add to that. This guy is insane. Clearly such a predator. I'm glad you're getting out because it sounds like this would have been, it would have progressively gotten worse and worse. Not that list is not as bad as it gets, but I can only imagine it would get worse. Like with forcing you to have kids,
yes.
Like convert. I'm sure there's a tons of things he would try and convince you to do. So yeah, get out. You find someone who actually loves you for who you are and doesn't just put on a facade for 2 years until you are almost married. I will say the one silver lining is he did this
You're still
before
young.
before you were married.
Before the wedding, yeah.
So that you still have, I mean, not that you should stay even after marriage and he came out with this, but it's just an easier, cleaner cut off from this person where you don't have to, sign legal paperwork, but
get lawyers involved and all that.
Exactly. So
contacting the parents is diabolical.
Especially knowing that you don't have a good relate. Sounds like no contact
behind her back,
and the disrespect of the parents to even get involved. Like, fuck you guys.
Seriously.
Stay out of this.
You know why? Because the parents and the fiance are probably cut at the same cloth. They're probably the same type of people. Maybe. Possibility.
Low key.
Gonna be some pissed off people like, I'm 36 dating blah blah blah. It's not all the same, guys, but hey, the stories we find here are typically
statistically speaking
60% of the time
it's every time.
Therapy.